Wow, I'm on time. I deserve a I deserve a badge. I deserve a badge for that. Oh dear, he's not. Oh dear, my friend is not saying anything. I swear, he is here. I do have friends. I'm not a loner. So yeah, that probably picked up. You heard him. You heard him. See, chat. I know none of you have said that I have no friends, but I'm here to prove it. I actually go outside and I actually interact with people. Granted, it's not very often, but.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. We've been testing this for like an hour. We were testing this for an hour. We've got like unlisted stuff. Like we've got there's like streams that I've made private. You won't be able to access them because they're obviously private. But we were testing this and we had to do it in a way where we got on we're doing it where my friend here, who I'm gonna call the anonymous man, because yes, he's on a, believe it or not, he's on a WhatsApp call, not a Discord call, a WhatsApp call, and yeah, the reason why we're using WhatsApp is because Discord for some reason on mobile boots us out for no reason. It fucking boots us out with the big fucking boots they've got. They always boot us out, and it frankly it's annoying.
Yeah, it's definitely annoying to be with.
It like it's not like it's not necessarily just the anonymous man it affects. It also affects other people that I go on call with as well when they do fucking calls on the phone. It's like, oh, very stable. Makes me wonder why it does it, but you know.
It does, but could just be what topic of it, just Discord being Discord.
Yeah, it's just Discord being, I don't know, I don't know, just Discord being Discord, which isn't, you know, not the best, but the funny thing is though, right? Wait, what? I got an Instagram DM at the, I got an Instagram DM at the worst possible. Wait, no, this was 38 minutes ago. Oh my god. Someone was asking me how I was, and how I am doing, and I haven't replied to them because I didn't see it. Oops. In fact, I've got a few DMs. I've got a few DMs going, and I've just missed them. Oops. If they okay, I don't think they're watching, but if they are watching, I swear I'm not ignoring you. It just so happens that I haven't looked at my DMs yet. I don't think they're watching, but just in case, you never know. They could be. They could be like, he's ignoring. Banish him to the shadow realm. He's ignoring it. He's ignoring me. Banish him. Yeah. Just oh my god. But you know, I'll just reply to them later that they can wait. They can wait. There's far more important things like this stream. So yeah. Believe it or not, chat, right? I actually have the chat open on my screen now, on my laptop. So if you want to type whatever you want to type in there, just I don't know, don't go too crazy with it because, you know, Anonymous Man here is in fact a mod. and will. And if you say one wrong thing, chances are he'll probably delete it. But just chat jump scare. Chat jump scare. Yeah, right. Last time I streamed, I was not able to. I couldn't get the chat. Oh, like I was able to get. I could stream, but like the chat would just lag out my laptop like fuck. But the good news here is that we in fact do have the chat open now, so now I'm able to read the chat as I see fit. So yeah, just go bonkers. Just don't go too wild because you know. I don't know why I was expecting anonymous man then just to randomly type in the chat bum, but because that sounds like something you'd do. You it sounds like something you would do. You just randomly go. You just randomly go bum. That sounds like something you would do. Big chat didn't want you reading messages. LOL. Clearly. What you and then someone said what you gonna stream today? It honestly, it's mainly just yapping. We're just gonna be yapping away because yes. That's why it's called Two Blokes One Stream. If anyone can get the reference for that, by the way, I'll be impressed. Needless to say, I can give a hint. I mean, it's not exactly. Look, it's not exactly. Oh boy, I love yapping. Good old yap session. Love it. Yeah. Now I don't really know what direction the yap is gonna just go in. So it's just like, we're just. Here's the thing. Being an anonymous man, we do private calls all the time. It's
We definitely do.
almost every day. I say almost because there is like the occasional days where we don't, but like that'll be because I'm doing something. But like mostly every day, not every. Well, you get what I mean. We do just yap away. To put it into perspective, they last about 5 hours, so you're in for a ride. Whether or not, well, no, that's a good ride. It is a good ride. I still can't like. I don't know why, but when my mind was just going back to earlier when I was just like, don't go too bonkers, chat, and then I just imagine you just typing bum.
Yeah.
That just sounds like something you would do. Just like bum. Hey, so what are your so someone just said, hey, so what are some of your favorite artists slash let me read that again. I can't read. Say so what so what are your favorite some of your favorite artists slash musicians? It's just a comment that where I just said I can't read, that just caught me off guard. uh I'm gonna start off with that. I would say there's too many to like. There's a lot. There's a lot. I've got a massive encyclopedia of like ones that I consider to be my favorite. Uh, Hans Zimmer being one of them, or as I like to call him, Zanz Himmer, because I don't know, it just sounds funny. Ah yes, Zanz Himmer. But yeah, Hans Zimmer is a good one. Again, I have a few. I've got a lot. Like there's one that I've also recent, like, yeah. I mean, it is kind of recent because I only started listening to the music like last year or what have you. But like, and coincidentally, I've Sans Himmer from Undertale. Oh, oh yes, it's it's the Hans Zimmer equivalent of Megalovania. It's Megalovania, but instead of Megalovania, it's Pirates of the Caribbean. Okay, oops, it turns out I accidentally muted the mic. Of course I did.
Oops.
Oops. Yeah, trust me to do that. I'm not a professional streamer. I am not up there with Creekcraft or anything. I'm just a guy who streams, and if they go wrong, they go wrong. Oops. I don't. Did my answer even pick up when I said the joke of Megalovania in the style of Pirates of the Caribbean? I don't. No, in my look, it probably didn't. But whoops. But yeah, right. So yeah, Hans Zimmer is one of the people that I listen to a lot. And another guy I also listen to is and it's funny because I've had conversations with him before, right? There's another guy that I listen to who's called Christian Henson, right? He's a guy. He's a guy. Wise words from Amanda? He's a guy. Fortunate, like I said, I've spoken with Christian before. He's a nice bloke. Like literally, I've been on a Google Meet with him before. Like we were on a Google Meet for like a podcast he has running for him, and yeah, he we I just yapped away about the TV show that I enjoy watching that he made the music for. And then another time, I royally fucked up in one of those meetings. Anonymous man here knows, I hope he knows, or at least remembers, that one. Right, I'm gonna say it anyway in case he doesn't know what I'm on about. But like, anonymous man, do you just before I say it, do you know which thing I'm talking about?
I do. Oh, you best. Tell
Yeah.
the chat about it.
So basically, right, there was this one time on one of the podcast episodes where I made a complete and utter tit of myself. Just to put it bluntly, I made an utter tit of myself. I didn't do anything bad, just gonna make that very clear in case, wait, you effed one of those meetings, what happened? Yeah, so basically, it's not necessarily, like I said, I didn't really do anything bad, it's just like, so I went in, and right, when I join those meetings, when I join like a podcast meeting, right, my brain has this tendency to plan out what I'm going to say, right? I had plans to like talk about stuff and be like, yeah, so I've done a violin library with someone. I've done a violin thing with someone, and yeah, and then I was also gonna say, oh, I've also got a new router, so now my internet is not as bad as last time. Unfortunately, when I come around to speaking, my brain did a complete 180 and was like, I can't do this. And then all of a sudden, my brain started telling me, oh, tell him this, tell him this, tell him this. So then eventually what came out was just, hi, Christian. I like the new Pianobook site. It looks nice. I like how the images on the packs don't have they're not black and white anymore. So you can probably imagine how that turned out. It was very awkward. So yeah, any so that happened. And then all of a sudden, next like after that, I'm trying to remember one of the other things I said. Because I said a lot. Like it wasn't necessarily like it wasn't bad, but it was just very awkward. I feel like I made it very awkward because of like my brain going. 1 minute. Right. Anyway. So yeah, that happened, and it's like, oh, well, that was very pleasant. That like my brain is zoning out.
Yeah.
But either way, it's like, oh, I felt like I made an utter tit of myself. Because it's like, yeah, okay, right, people probably think I'm an utter dumbass now. I actually don't really join the Google meetings anymore because of that. And now I know people would be like, well, you don't need to like. I know that some people will be like, oh, you don't need to like hide yourself from them. If you want to do them, go ahead and do them. But tell my brain that I'm very bad at. I don't know if it's because like I might have got. I don't know if it's because I got very overwhelmed at the fact that like. Because here's the thing, it's not just me and those. It's like 20 other people. Can you probably see why? Can you probably see why that would probably, can you probably see why that would probably frighten me? Ah, stage fright! Just not in the form of a stage. So, yeah, that happened. And I vowed to myself, I literally said this to an anonymous man here. I literally said, I'm never doing them again. Do I still I still listen to them? I still listen to them because I like listening to Christian. Who doesn't? He's got one of without sounding, like Christian's just got one of those voices you can just listen to. It's very like calming. There's just something about his voice that's just, you know. I can probably like. Hang on, let me see if like listen like looking back at it. Like watching it back, it's like, oh, it wasn't that bad. Oh yeah, that was one of the things I also said. Right, I remember one of the things I also said now. I went, you remember how last time I made a joke about my internet being bollocks? Well, I got a new router, and then Christian cut me off. I was like, oh, that's great, you got a new router. By the way, you ought to get a new mic. It's a little ropey. I'm like, right, is that good or bad? I watched it back later. Bad. It wasn't the best audio quality. Because for some reason, whenever I do Google Meet calls, my mic on them is terrible. I don't know what my phone does, but bloody hell. So yeah, I then said to him, yeah, I can't really do anything about that because it's my phone mic. So yeah, that happened. And that's why that's why I don't really join Google Meets anymore. So yeah, uh, yippee. I like how I was supposed to be asking. I like how I was supposed to be answering one question of what's your favorite artist slash musicians, and yeah, I went on a whole yap session about how I royally fucked up a Google Meet for myself. That's quite the topic change, isn't it? Like I said, that's just how it happens. In case you're wondering, no, anonymous man hasn't died. He's being very quiet.
Yes, just a very quiet.
Just in case anyone's thinking, wait, is he dead? No, he's not. He's not dead. He's not dead. I probably should be careful
Well,
saying
last
that.
time I checked, I still had a pulse.
Last time you checked, yeah, yeah. Just feel your pulse, and if your heart is beating, then yeah, you're still alive. For the record, peeps, right? Just for the record, peeps. We don't know. Like, I can probably see that people are probably going to be like, oh, do we have to be on the topic of music to type? No, you don't have to be on topic. It can just be incredibly off topic. I don't care. These streams are just yap streams. They're called yapping for a reason because we can just yap about random shit. Just want to do that in case people are like, yeah. So do we have to talk about music? No, you don't have to talk about music. It can be anything. It can literally be anything. I usually end up. I mean, granted, I do talk about a lot of music related shit, but like, if it's something that I know, if it's something that I know about, you know, I'll still answer it. Just
Yeah.
making that very clear. We just yap away at random. Well, most of the time it's been mostly me just yapping away. Like, I mean, in general, like whenever I've done streams, it's always just been me. So yeah, it's okay. Though it's okay. The only reason why I just, for those wondering, the only reason why I decided to bring a second person on is just so then it's not just me. Because I end up yapping away and then I feel like like I don't know, it's just like it's just better to have someone else on there as well. Yeah. It's just more fun, more funny, haha.
Well, with like my favorite musician or artist, it's just pathetic. I have that many, I can't choose a favorite.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, I don't, in case that didn't pick up, I mean it should do. It should have done. Anonymous man was saying that he has also got a lot that it's hard to choose. Basically, I nearly pressed mute on the what I nearly pressed mute on the fucking WhatsApp chat. Then whoops, that sounds like a me thing. Sounds like something I would do. But yeah, The funny thing is, right, one thing I will say, right, no one's gonna know, not a lot of people will obviously know that this is that, like, no one's gonna know until now, obviously, because I've kind of just fucking gonna be saying it, but like, it's funny because on WhatsApp, right, you'd think that on WhatsApp I'd have my profile picture as my titular character, fucking Noah. You'd think that I'd have my profile picture as that, but believe it or not, I actually don't, and I don't have it as myself either. I've got it as a guy who looks like he could be a Discord mod. It's a gumball. I have my profile picture as a fucking gumball character. It's really funny because he looks like the type of person that would just be like, "Hey kid, you want to get in the van? Hey child, you want to get in the van?" That's what it sounds like. Man, I really need to be careful about what I say on the stream. I don't want YouTube fucking. I genuinely don't want YouTube just being like, "Oh, age restricted. Oh, gonna have to stop the stream there. Too much. You're saying too much." YouTube, within reason. I say what I want, within reason. As long as I'm not saying racial slurs, I'm fine. I don't do that. Yeah, obviously I don't do the fucking racial slurs thing, because, like, ew, gross. As in the racial slurs. You know. But yeah, you know what? Considering the fact, because I know some people might have come from Ren's server with the let's just go over that really quick, right? So basically, right, in Ren's server, now that I have like my own little role that people that will get pinged for whenever I go live. Granted, it's very rare, but for those who aren't in that server, I'm just gonna read out what the ping message is for that because it's really funny. Wowee! Noah is actually live. That's crazy because he only does this stuff once in a blue moon. Go watch him either yap or make music at Noah's Collective. Absolutely iconic. It's fucking amazing. It's still really funny though. Just wowee, Noah's live. That's shocking because he only streams once in a blue moon. Yay! I need to drink water. I need to be drinking more of that. I don't really drink it that often. Remember, peeps, hydrate, otherwise you'll be drier than a wall. And it's not good to be drier than a wall if you're not a wall. It's funny because it's that. See, I just say I just say things. If like I just say things. That's so like when they come out really randomly. I don't think about what I say. I just say it. The beauty of autism, am I right? Yeah. It is the beauty of autism. See, I'm actually alright to say that because I actually do have autism, that's the thing. I'm alright to say that because I actually have it. So, yeah, pineapples. Some of you are going to be thinking, hey, why did he just say pineapples? What's pineapples got to do with anything? That's the point. It doesn't have anything to do with anything. Same here. Yeah, see, just reading the chat. Yeah, see, so I don't know when I don't know when I was. I don't know. I completely forgot when I was diagnosed with it. It was definitely when I was young, but I know that I definitely am autistic. I just say random shit. Sometimes it takes me a while to realize what I said. So yeah, that's fun. My brain just went on a thing where it just froze for like a minute there, but it's okay. Anyway, yeah. So I know that I said this at like the beginning, but like we set this when we set this stream up, right? We've actually been on the call for what was it, like 2 hours? Would you say it's been like 2 hours that we've been on call?
It's actually basically an hour.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm also including when we were in the Discord VC.
It's probably close to 2 hours.
Roughly, because like I think because here's the thing, right? I have a voice chat timer on uh the Discord app. It's because I don't know if I got it from I think it might be from the client, because as far as I'm aware there is no other, like, Discord doesn't have that on PC yet. But like we had a little right. Nobody is going to know it until now, but like I'm not going to say the name of the server, but we actually do have like a little private server where we just, like, me and anonymous man and some other person, we just yap away in there. Granted, it's dead. It's a bit dead. We kind of need to revive it, but we do just occasionally, not all the time, occasionally, big emphasis on that. We just go on we go on that voice chat. We Half of the time we're just messing with the soundboards.
Yeah, we are.
We're just messing with the soundboards, and I would play them on the stream, but like, I don't. That would mean I'd have to load up Discord on my laptop, and then OBS will be screaming at me saying, "Your encoding is overloaded." OBS loves to scream at me when things like that happen. It's like an overprotective mother.
Yeah.
Just screaming like, "Oh, your stream's gonna crash if you keep doing it." Well, nah, it isn't. It isn't gonna do that. But yeah, I will say this stream is going far better than the last time. Like the last time when I mean the last time, I'm referring to one of those. I'm referring to the stream that's titled Alive and Alive, right? At the first like 20 minutes of that, my mic was off, and I was trying to fix it. So yeah, that was fun. Not really. Not even kidding, right? The first 20 minutes of it, I was there. I was trying to like I was trying to figure out why the sound wasn't coming through, and it was real, and it was because in the like there's like a menu where you can like select which audio things you want. Hang on, let me just get it up. Yeah, so there's like a audio. Oh, wow, what a good time for me to burp. Anyway, so there's like a advanced audio properties menu, right? There's like 6 tracks all ticked on the microphone, right? I only had one ticked that time, and that's why it was like, oh. Great, no one can hear me for the first 10 minutes. That's great. So we've sorted that. We have sorted that. Yeah. I mean, granted, it took me way too long to figure it out, but like, you know. Oh yeah, one of the things, right, chat, chat jumpscare, ooh, but chat, one of the things we were also talking about whilst we purposefully set it so then you'd have to wait 15 minutes just because, like, yes. It's also good in case shit was to probably hit the ceiling fan, because, you know, you never know. Shit might hit the ceiling fan. Like, encoding overloading or what have you. But, like, you know. Anyway, what was I gonna say? I've lost track of what I was gonna say. I love yapping. This is the thing of yapping. You lose track of what you get. What you. I'm not trying to speak a different language, but that's the annoying thing, though. I try and say something, and then next thing I know, my tongue ends up twisted. It twists more than a fucking thing that twists. But it's fine. It's fine. I still can't believe I actually I still can't believe I actually like missed a couple DMs. Like, oh my god, that sounds like the most me thing to do. It's also just like whenever we play night. Right, for those who don't, right, nobody's gonna know obviously, but like the thing me and Anonymous Man usually do is we usually play Roblox, right? We usually sit there playing like things like 99 Nights in the Forest. By the way, that game is amazing. Unironically, it's actually fucking good. 99 Norwich, what?
99 Chuck Norris's in the forest.
Ah yes, 99 Chuck Norris's in the Forest, featuring the deer named David. But yeah, right, Roblox, right, 99 Nights in the Forest is really good, in my opinion, and Anonymous Man's opinion.
Oh, yeah, I can say it's really good.
Yeah, it is genuine. Here's the thing, right? You get people in the comments sections of like Reddit threads talking about how that won. What did it? Was it like it won something at Roblox Innovation Awards? I think it was like the most scariest game of 2025, something like that, right? And you have the people in the comments that are like, oh, it's not scary. Well, here's the thing, right? On the outside, it might not look scary, but trust me, right? 99 Nights in the Forest is genuinely fucking scary. It's genuinely scary. Like, it's unreal how. Like, here's the thing. In my opinion, horror does not need to have jump scares to be scary.
Oh, yeah, that.
Like, it does not need to. It does not need to have jump scares to be terrifying. Like, you know, I've played like a bunch of horror games, right? I've got Bendy Lone Wolf, which, I mean, I guess you can kind of compare it to 99 Nights, just without the campfire bit, obviously. But, uh, you know, and that, I mean, yeah, that does have jump scares, but like, the jump scares are just a cherry on top. what makes a horror game scary is the fact that it's like, and I'm just saying this as someone who's never developed them before, but like, I think what makes a horror game scary is the fucking mechanics, the fucking, you know. So that's why I disagree with the people that are like, oh, 99 Nights isn't scary. Yeah, yeah, it is. It is, in my opinion. It is genuinely scary. Yeah. Another Roblox game I recommend playing is Block Tales. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that. I've not tried it. I've not really tried it. I'm personal. This is gonna be like, oh, this is just gonna be one of those opinions that you'll be like, bro, really? But like, I am into more of the simpler games, in all honesty. Not the reason why I'm into more of the simpler games is because my laptop is a potato. It can't. It does. It can't really play that many Roblox games because of how fucking slow it is and old it is. 99 Nights is fine. I mean, granted, sometimes we've had a bit of things where my laptop fucking dies, but other than that, it's fine. Like, it runs fine. We're able to play it. The only trouble is I'm very shit at combat, but, you know. Uh, I hate to say it. I'm one of the people that... I say I hate to say it, but, like, do I really hate to say it? But, like, I genuinely play Grower Garden, right? And I know people out there are gonna be like, bro, why are you playing Grower Garden? How old are you again? Right? And it's like, I only play it just to wind down. I only play it just to relax, and if I can't be bothered to do anything else, I'll literally just sit there playing Grower Garden. It is genuinely chilling. I just like how relaxing it is. I mean, granted, the updates they've done to that recently have been fucking shit, but
Yeah.
the updates that they've been adding to Grow Garden, oh my god, they've been killing the game. I hate to say it, but the recent updates they've added to Grow Garden, they've been killing the game with them. The Ascension update, in my opinion, the worst thing they've ever done, because fuck me, you've to grind to the gore with getting the currency for the game, which is 1 trillion shekels. Now,
Yeah.
that is ridiculous, and Anonymous Man has heard me have a full-blown rant about it. You definitely have heard me do like a full-blown rant about it, I know that for a fact.
Oh, yeah. I'm into just honestly.
It genuinely is, like, just fucking bad. And, yeah, it's funny how we're talking about Roblox games, yet I'm not a Roblox streamer. Like, people probably are joining thinking, oh, it's the Music Man, he's gonna be yapping away about music. No, we're talking about Roblox, mate. We're talking about 99 Nights and fucking Grower Garden. No, but like, right, I'm not even kidding, right? We play, right, so me and Anonymous Man, right? We play it every week. We attend what they do, which is called admin abuse, right? And it's exactly what it says on the tin. It's the admins going all out and giving everyone free shit. Well, not really free, but you get what I mean. Like, stuff that you can buy without actually having to wait for it to go into stock, right? And there's this one time where they did that, where it was 2 Roblox devs having an admin war, right? And I shit you not, Anonymous Man will tell you this, right? I were reading out the chats that they were having. I fucking voice acted the entire thing from start to finish.
Yeah.
I don't know. Don't ask me why I did that, but I did. I don't ask me why I did that. He goes, oh yeah, oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, Jandal against Sammy. By the way, I'm not even kidding. That admin abuse event was actually fucking good. Unironically, that was the best admin abuse event they've ever done. Like, yeah. Did I mean, granted, I purposefully changed my avatar to a fucking green bean and I made it look really silly. I think I know I gave it glasses. I'm pretty... Noah is a VA, confirmed. Yeah. Yeah. Right, if I could find, like, footage of it without any streamer commentary over it, I would genuinely grab the fucking, like, a video of someone playing that admin abuse event, and I'd genuinely just, like, do a video of just me doing the voices that I did in that very call. I mean, I could do them here right now. I could literally do them right here, right now, right? But basically, one of the admin, right? I literally gave Sammy a really fucking raspy voice, like that kind of thing. It sounded ridiculous. It was ridiculous, but it was funny. It was ridiculous, but it was really funny. In my head, I always read them out in really silly voices. Like earlier today, they did an admin abuse for Grow and Garden, right? And yeah, it would have required a bit of voice acting, to be honest with you. They need to add voice actors into the game. That'd be fucking interesting. That's a point, actually. They actually have added voice chat into Grow a Garden now.
I wonder how that's going to go.
Honestly, I don't know. Quick question: have you ever tasted Freddy Fanta? I've heard of it and I've seen it. I'm pretty sure only we have it. Pretty sure it's only in our country, the Freddy Fazbear Fanta. Because I don't wait. Do they even have Fanta in the US? I don't even know if they do. Do you reckon they have Fanta in the US?
Yeah, we have Fanta.
Oh, I've always thought it was a UK only thing. Ladies and gentlemen, Noah is in fact a dumb blonde. Probably. I'm not from the US, but yeah, maybe is what they said. Yeah. Like I said, I've seen it. I've seen because I think I've got like a screenshot of it on my phone, and it's like the orange Fanta, and it's got Freddy Fazbear's face printed on it. So I've seen it. I've definitely seen it. All that'll just pop into my head is just Daz Black going, "That's fucking Fanta!"
Yeah, no.
That is iconic. That's fucking Fanta! Oh my god. Now grab a Coca-Cola can. That's fucking Fanta! Jesus Christ. It's the way he says it. It's the way he says it. It's just really funny. Yeah, Fanta's in the US. Ah, okay. Yeah, like I said, it's Even the name alone just sounds like a British name. Fanta. You what, mate? Yeah, you got a bit of Fanta, yeah? It sounds like it could be Fanta. Like it sounds like it could be. Sounds like it could be Fanta. Words of motivation, though. No, but like it sounds like it could genuinely be British, is what I was meant to say. I didn't. I mean, it probably is, but like it's also over there. I don't know how it started actually. Hang on, let me just. Oh my god! Do you know I've just realised, chat? This entire time I've been streaming and I didn't fucking ping in my own Discord about it. I only realised that an hour and 4 minutes into the stream. Like, I look at Discord then, and I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't ping in my own Discord about the stream. Oops. 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 I can't believe I did that. Hang on, let's have a look. It came from Germany in World War II. I did not know that. Okay. I did not know that it came from Germany.
Learn something new there.
Yeah, you do. Come down to Noah's streams. They're very educational. Bring your children, except maybe cover their ears because he drops F-bombs every 5 seconds. Jesus Christ. Very educational on Noah's streams. I probably shouldn't be saying that in case YouTube marks me for kids. YouTube, I'm not made for kids, and to prove that I'm not made for kids, fuck cunty bollocks. There you go. Fuck cunty bollocks. None of the chat are actually going to get it, but Anonymous Man do actually know what that's from. Yeah, it's really funny. Just before the broadcast starts, considering we're not allowed to. Before the broadcast starts, since we're not allowed to say any of these words during the broadcast, we're just going to get them out of the way now. Fuck cunty bollocks. Well, good job. You got that out just before the broadcast. But here's the thing. I am not. Here's the thing. We're not being branded by the BBC. That's the British equivalent of BBC, not the other type. not the sussy type. I'm referring to the British type. Well, I just realised that could also sound very wrong. What's that word mean? What, BBC? Do you mean the other meaning for BBC? Yeah, let's not get into it, chat.
Yeah, let's not.
Let's not. I don't want YouTube just being like, "Hello, mate. We heard you talking about NSFW, and we don't do with that on our service." Even though YouTube, you literally have porn on your site, so yeah, okay. To talk about fucking talk about fucking hypocrisy there, but yeah. But I can talk about the other one, which is British Broadcast Corporation. See, that took a different turn. It turned into the more innocent term and not the other one. What's that word mean? Oh my god. But yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, like like I said, I've not really tried. Like I'm actually No, never mind. Never mind. My brain's going on one again. My brain's just gone flat. Not literally, obviously, but yeah. Oh yes, nothing like a flattened brain. How about an E flat? Flattened. Oh my god. And that is probably the only music joke I've made the entire stream. How about an E flat? Smashes the key with hammer. Flattened. Oh my god. Is that a piano? No, it's a trombone. Oh my god. It's funny because none of the chat are gonna get any of that. It's like it's just an insider joke. It's like an insider joke that we find very funny. Is that a piano? No, it's a trombone. It's the way he says it. It just sounds so sarcastic. Oh my god. Yeah, not all. Yeah, people aren't gonna get that unless they're British, probably. Because as far as I'm aware, that show is only in Britain. They've done an Americanized version of the show, but like, it's bad. Why is it that was my bottle? Why is it whenever American companies try to recreate a British show, they always end up fucking making it worse? Like, okay, I don't know. I haven't seen the British Office. Unironically, I'm British and I haven't seen the British version of The Office. I know, ironic, but like, I mean, I think The Office can probably have a bit of like, The Office can have its exception because that is, that is actually kind of funny. But like, every other British show that I've seen get turned American, like there's a British show called Taskmaster that we have over here, right? In fact, funny enough, the British version of Taskmaster is actually fucking blowing up in America, believe it or not. Which is good, actually. More people get to hear about Greg. Anyway, so there's a British show that we have over here called Taskmaster, right? And there's a US version of Taskmaster in there that they have over there, which it flopped. There hasn't been another series of it because it flopped big time. And yeah, it was not good. Like, it wasn't good. It wasn't even it wasn't really faithful to like the British version of the show, in my opinion. The US version was not even faithful to the original version. But yeah, like, why do they have, like, why is it American companies somehow find a way to fuck up a British show? Because there's like many instances where I've seen them like make an American version of a TV show that is over here, and they somehow manage to ruin it. I'm not even kidding. They somehow find a way to ruin it, and it's like, why? Like,
template, and then it just makes people go, no, we do not want this.
oh wait, yeah, it's just like, oh, we can't do that. Our American people won't understand that. We got to turn it into a thing where there's fart jokes. I don't. Now, just to make it very clear, right? That's I can't really say for certain if all American shows are like that, but fucking hell. Like, some American sitcoms, some of them are good. Some of them are good. Young Sheldon, actually funny.
Yeah.
But you get some shows out there that just try. They just try. And they fail. They fail miserably. Like, this is gonna probably be like a controversial. Would you say it's controversial? I don't know, but there's a show in America that they have called I Think You Should Leave with Tim Robinson. I think that's the name of the show, right? It's on Netflix. That show, I'm sorry, it's just not funny. It is just not funny. Like, there's way more funnier shows than I Think You Should Leave with Tim Robinson. Now, don't get me wrong, right? I've seen sketch shows, right? I practically grew up on them. I practically grew up watching comedy sketch shows, right? We had a lot of them in our country. And they actually are funny. Some of them have dated, but like some of them are funny. But yeah, those are like because I don't know. I think there's like I think it's because there's like a massive difference between like American humor and British humor. Like I think over here we're just more deadpan, and I think that's what makes it more funnier. Over here we're just more deadpan, and we're just like, oh yeah, that's right, that happened. Or like a punchline will drop, and it'll be like it'd be I don't know, like that's why whenever I hear the words America British TV show turn it being remade in America as a US version, I think, oh no. I genuinely think, oh no, because they are genuinely like uh they're not the best. Hell, I even remember them saying that they were planning to make a American version of a show that I watch, which is also British and very niche, in fact, called Inside Number 9, right? They said that they had plans to make a US version of that, and honestly, no, I hope that doesn't happen. Because as much as that show is good, I think people need to see the original. People should see the original rather than the fucking other one. Like, we've all seen how it turns out, fucking US, fucking British comedies then turn into a US one. Like, we have one over here called the IT Crowd, right? They made a US version of that, and it didn't even last 2 episodes. That's how bad it was.
Yeah. I'm not thinking of a different show. I don't think it like got so high, but
What didn't the US version of IT Crowd?
yeah, I think it was that one with different shows.
Oh wait,
The US tried to recreate it was originally British.
I think it. No, actually, I think no. That is the IT Crowd. I might have been remembering it wrong. The IT Crowd got a fuck it like didn't even pass 1 episode. That's how bad it was for the US version. I mean, but yeah, there is a there's there's a. It's just like they try and remake British shows, and it's quite clear that British humor is very different to American humor. it is very clear that British humor is very different to like American humor, in my opinion. I was also shocked to hear that there's actually a British actor who's going to be playing in a new Star Wars thing, and no one outside of the UK is going to know about him, but anyone in the UK, they're going to associate him with the In-Betweeners. Okay, basically, right. Hang on, I'm going to mute myself really quick. Anyway, so yeah, it's going to be funny because that actor in specific, right? He has he's very famous for this one show that we have over here, which by the way also got a US adaptation and also was fucking shit. In fact, I'd say the US version of the In-Betweeners, right? The US version of the In-Betweeners is basically just it's just an insult. It's practically a fucking insult to the UK version. Anonymous man, have you ever laid eyes on the US version of the In-Betweeners?
I unfortunately have, and I want to gouge my eyes out.
Like they changed the iconic line "bus wankers" to "bus nerds" or something like that. Like, come on. They changed bus wankers to bus nerds. Like, no, it's bus wankers. That's how it's always been. Bus wankers! That's how it's always been.
Yeah, that's the way it should be, and that genuinely works.
But yeah, either way, the right. Thank you, laptop, for making that beep. But yeah, laptop, stop beeping. I'm not unplugging my laptop because if I do that, it's just gonna fucking it'll die because I'm streaming. Streaming takes a lot of fucking power. But yeah, the actor of the British version of the In-Betweeners is going to be in a new Star Wars thing, right? And there's this one there's a couple of iconic quotes that he's well known for, right? In that the UK version of the In-Betweeners, right? There's one that's feisty one, you are. And also this other one where he calls someone's dad a bumder. You bumder! So yeah, he's going to be in a Star Wars thing, and I'm not even kidding. I saw Instagram comments with it, and I just kept seeing people sending the same GIF of "you bumder." It was really funny because I kept seeing that. You bumder, the best. That's iconic. But yeah,
Oh yeah, big iconic.
it is very iconic. Like yes. Well, chat, considering it's been a grand total of an hour and 23 minutes, I'm gonna end the stream because, you know, I could go on all night, but like I don't want to go on all night because, you know, I frankly don't want to do that. I can only go on for so long before my voice gets used up. So yeah, I thank I thank those who came along for it. I thank those who came on to like have a chat. It was a pretty good one. Actually, this is the most active my stream has ever been. I'm not even kidding. This is actually the most active it's ever been, and you know what? I'm not gonna make this weekly because I do have shit to do. But like, you know, I don't want to do it weekly because if I do it weekly, it's just gonna like tire me out, and frankly, I don't want to be tired out from doing all of that. So it'll probably be like, I don't know, like once every few months or something. I don't know, once a month. Imagine. I don't even know if that would even tire me out, but yeah. I'm gonna end the stream. So again, I thank those who joined. I thank you for joining, and yeah, I will see you whenever that's gonna be, whenever I next either upload or whatever. I don't know when it's gonna be, but when it happens, it happens. So yeah, ta-ta. Yeah, yeah.